course, the elections will not be rigged. What does that mean?
Here today, this was shared on Twitter. As they were constantly selecting Trump, it was automatically selecting Hillary. They were pushing. It took them forever. A lot of confusion out there today. They said after a long time of sitting here battling with them and going back and forth over this, they finally got someone over to, I guess, allegedly punch in a Trump vote. This is what's happening. We also have reports of machines being down across the country. Glitches, some running on power, backup power on batteries, memory cards not working, and others, all kinds of issues. But this being the perfect example of what's going on. And I also...
This is what it's doing. And 16 states, 60%, 16 states are basically run on George Soros-owned machines, and he's got connections to several of the other big companies. But it's okay to have a weirdo Nazi collaborator running our voting.
Donald Trump was right. Yes, voting machines are getting rigged everywhere. New video now posted. Liberty Writers reports. Paris Swade. Yes, imagine walking into a voting booth and having your vote count for the other party. Is that even possible? Oh, you bet it is. It just happened to a Chicago state representative during an early vote. They said, quote, "It was a good thing that he noticed it." Well, my friends, it's because the Democrats are trying to rig the election before our very eyes. Now, there is a video below, and it's actually it's linked in the description. It was posted by Fox News, and they picked it up. It was tweeted out by Republican State Representative candidate Jim Moynihan. Now, he went in to vote early on Monday, and he said the following, quote, "I tried to cast a vote for myself, and instead it cast the vote for my opponent." Did you hear what he said? He went in and tried to vote for himself, and it cast a vote for his opponent. All right, friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've done reports in the past about Smartmatic, their involvement in U.S. presidential elections. We've done reports about Mark Malloch Brown, and he's the one that runs Smartmatic, and his close ties with George Soros. Now, it's become so serious that Smartmatic has addressed these issues on their website. George Soros does not have and has never had any ownership or stake in Smartmatic. It then goes on to talk about Mark Malloch Brown and his ties to George Soros, but then says George Soros has no ties. But here's the important one. Look at this. Smartmatic will not be deploying its technology in any U.S. county in this upcoming presidential election. But strangely enough, this month, October 10th, POTUS early voted with one of our early voting machines in Chicago. So what's up with that? President Obama early voting in Chicago on a Smartmatic machine, at least that's what Smartmatic is claiming, while at the same time claiming that they're not being used in this election. So what's the truth, Smartmatic? Why should I trust anything that's on your website when clearly you're not telling the truth somewhere here, whether it's in your tweet or on your website? You lied. But you know what, folks? This is what it really comes down to. This is a nonpartisan issue, okay? We want voter integrity. We want election integrity. I've talked to Democrats, Republicans, independents. What's wrong with a paper ballot? Why can't we just go back to a paper ballot? Smartmatic claims are all about transparency. The most transparent thing in an election is a paper ballot.